everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and do a cross-watcher spread. I had started this and my son walked in almost immediately, so I just restarted the video because I literally was like 12 seconds in. I had rolled and I rolled double Aquarians, but I'm going to do 2 Zodiac. So instead of doing 2 Aquarians, I'm going to leave 1 Aquarius. I'm going to roll the other one. Aquarius again, so I guess there's a need to run a double Aquarius. Maybe it's an Aquarian dealing with an Aquarian, or maybe there's multiple cross watchers watching multiple Aquarius. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, so we're going to set these. I can get cross watchers. Alright, cross watcher B. Interesting. Alright, we can get cross watcher 1A, their Zodiac. And 1B. 1B, please. Spirit, 1B, please. Spirit. Alright. Can we get B, C, and D, please? B, C, and D. B, C, and D. Does take a little bit to get set up here. I don't like to have spread set before anybody comes on. Can we get B, C, and D, please? Spirit, B, C, and D. B, C, and D, please. Give me the feelings, the know, the knowledge. Use me, my knowledge, my understanding of things and what I do and how I set things up. Give me the most accurate read. Can we get 2 more? There we go. Spirit, give me to know. Give me the tingles, the feelings to know. I need D. That's it. Alright, so can we get over here with the Zodiac? Something flipped. Yeah. And can we get the 2 cards for? Can we get the 2 cards nested under these? Something keeps flipping. I know I seen something. Yeah, it didn't. I was about to flip, I guess it didn't. Huh. Alright, Spirit. Need 4 more cards, 2 and 2. 4 more cards, 2 and 2. Spirit, ancestors, angels, angels, celestial bodies. Need 2 and 2. 2 and 2. There we go. That's 2 there. 2 more. 2 more, please. Usually doesn't take this long. One more, please. Anyway, that's let's go ahead and set the energies. So we need 2 for close energies. Energies around. These up a bit. Three more. So, alright, so we have most of these set. We still have a couple more cards to get. X for the first. X for the first. X for the second. X for the second. Aqua. X for the second. Aqua. Alright, everything's set now. Spirit made me work for that one, right? Alright, so we're gonna roll. First 12 sided die, whatever one's highest, the one we're gonna start on, but they're both aqua, so I don't know how that's really gonna factor out. We got 7 and 1, so this side I was gonna start on anyway. Alright, so in this cross watcher, that means there's an energy, somebody who is watching Aquarius, or something's watching Aquarius. There's some sort of cross watching, and this doesn't include us. Not necessarily. It doesn't include me, I should say. Could include you. Obviously, this is a cross watcher video. It's the reverse turtle. So this is water energy. Turtle. It's maybe slow, but it's very defensive. It's got a lot of defense. It can, its home is its defense. It carries its home wherever it goes. You know what? I feel like this book, I've been keeping up for just those for, actually I don't know why, but so turtle's ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in self. So this is cross watcher, your energy. So somebody who's could be just a water sign, could be somebody who's not at home where they're at. But the first card here is why is this turtle energy watching? Why is it here? We have the Page of Pentacles. This is usually this would mean like some sort of slow but super solid offer. It's new, it's fresh, but it's slow. It's not coming, but it is upright, so it's coming. It's just maybe something that didn't quite seem as strong or as solid at first, but over time it will prove itself. Could prove itself if given time. But that's why the cross watcher's here, is to understand why this offer doesn't seem like it should be. Doesn't seem as it should have been. Whereas what I'm seeing is it's probably actually a lot stronger than you'd think. You're just not seeing it. Remember, this is an Aquarian you're cross watching for, so maybe this is energies vice versa. But this is why are you here, because this offer is solid. That's what I'm saying. So then what does this Aquarius on the left side here, the first one, we're gonna call it 1A Aquarius, 1B Aquarius. So what does 1A Aquarius think of you? It's One of Cups. This Aquarius thinks of you as a new start, a new relationship, a new love, or wanting something new. Because we also have this Page of Pentacles. Maybe wanting to redo something in a solid, wanting to redo a relationship in a solid manner. Maybe slow, but it's solid. And remember, these could be vice versa. So what's to come next? It's the Page of Swords. For me, this is taking a new way of maybe like a new style of conversation, a new way of talking about things, a new way of understanding something. But in this card, she's got a real look. She's got like this real, like, don't mess with me type of look, or like real discerning type of look. So maybe what's next is to actually take the time to really look at what's there in front of you. So the next thing for your crosswatcher energies is what's the crosswatcher think of 1A Aquarius? This is the reversed Justice card. I know it's 8 and choose the strength, but in this deck it's swapped. This is actually Justice. This is the Libran card, and it's reversed. So crosswatcher's thinking that they're being unjustly, maybe unjustly, judged. I hate to use that word, judged, but unjustly judged, or not seeing. They feel like their worth not being that there's no value in their worth, or they're feeling like this Aquarius 1A is not seeing the value in their worth. Could just be Libra. But anyway, so Aquarius main energy is this oyster. So somebody who's very, very closed up. They got something very special inside, something worth a lot inside, but they're very, very closed up. You notice all the little marks coming out. That's not typical. That's a lot of energy coming out, but it's being held back. So this Aquarius got a lot of protective energy, protecting themselves, their energies, not letting anybody in it. So what's some of the energies around this Aquarius? Reverse 3 of Pentacles. This is usually like the Craftsman card. This is also evolution. Threes bring evolution. Threes bring stability, balance. This is the reverse 3 though. So there's an energy around this Aquarius of there's no evolution there. There's no growth there. There's an evolution. There's an energy of something that isn't growing, that isn't fruitful, that isn't. With the Craftsman card, it's almost as if this Aquarius or somebody is feeling like there's nothing that can be built, grown, or otherwise used to create something more. So there's that stagnation again. All right, so why is this energy here? The reverse 10 of Pentacles. This is it's like, you see, like there was the epitome of stability there. It's here because it's gone. Utter stability is gone. But the thing is whatever that stability was, it's showing as the 10. So it's showing as like either it could have been, it was, or somebody thought it should have been the 10 of Pentacles, but it's not. It's not there. It's just destabilizing to all hell. Instead of stabilizing in all facets, this is destabilizing in every facet. And so what's the potential of effect from these energies combined? This is Temperance, yeah. in this deck, yeah, this is Temperance reversed. The potential of that is complete unbalance, which we could pretty much always see that. So if this remains the same, this is just unbalanced, and that's unbalanced. Another energy around this Aquarian is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Usually people call this out in the cold. This is reversed, so it's this could possibly, I'm getting like not being out in the cold. This is somebody who is understanding what's going on here, and understand that understanding that you can't be left in the cold when it was a ghost to begin with. Sorry about that. Alright, and so why is this energy around this Aquarius? The reverse Nine of Wands. So usually this is like over passionate, but this is reverse. This is, I'm immediately getting, because it's here because there's the loss of passion. Somebody's feeling like they're not even out in the cold because they're hanging on something that probably wasn't even what it was to begin with. Like somebody, or this Aquarius, Crosswatcher or Aquarian, you're seeing what was there as something that was real, but it wasn't real in the first place. So you can't hold something against somebody when the shit wasn't even what it was really, what you may have thought, or they may have thought in the beginning. So, but there's definitely a loss of passion here. And the potential for this energy. Reverse Two of Swords. Indecision. There's no decision. There can't be a decision made on this when it's this way, like when it wasn't real. And there's still even a loss of passion of what wasn't even real. There's no decision to be made there. So we'll go up here. So the karma, emotion, reasoning involved in this reading is the reverse Ten of Discs, which we see this twice. In this deck it's called Wealth. So the reasoning here is it's just not fruitful, man. There's just, whatever it is, whatever the energies are combined, whether it be the Crosswatcher or the Aquarian, there's just nothing there. There's nothing worth anything there. It just seems like there's no stability, there's no money, it's not fruitful. There's no money, there's no wealth, there's no stability. Yeah, it's just, I keep getting that in my head, it's just nothing there. So Spirit's judgment here is solitude reversed. So this means, solitude is being able to be comfortably to yourself, to oneself. It's not there, which means there's a lack of comfortability here. There's no solitude here. Nobody can feel comfortable where they're at. Somebody, or Crosswatcher or Aquarius, somebody just doesn't feel like they can even be comfortable in this situation. And Spirit's guidance, assistance, or any kind of preparation, that's about appropriate. It's the love card, and it's just upright. So the guidance or assistance or preparation that Spirit says is love. Have love. So I think the guidance and assistance would be to have love here. Or maybe they're saying that there's love here. So there's a closed offness, whether it's the Aquarius or the Crosswatcher. Which is so weird, because we see the offer solid, but then we see Aquarius sees the Crosswatcher as the One of Cups, like somebody or something they want to start a deeper connection with. But then we also see the Aquarius is closed off. We see, Craftsman's card, something not starting, because there's no stability, there's no balance. And we see something that really was never real. And even then, there's a loss of passion and indecision. But Spirit says to have love in all this. Let's take that to your, whether that's you, Aquarius, or Crosswatcher. Love has to be taken into account here if anything's to ever move forward. So, all right, let's move over to the other side. Oh shoot, I never ran. Weird. How did I miss that? I never ran the Crosswatcher's energy sides. Shoot. Can we get A, B, C, and D? Come out. So we're going to move over into Aquarius B. I don't know, man. This is looking weird. Maybe this is a echo, mirror, and echo. Like way it could be. There could be two ways to handle this. I don't know yet. Kind of getting it. Once I rolled the Aquarius twice for both sides, I kind of felt like it's gonna be an echo or a possibility or a timeline. So the Crosswatcher energy, unicorn. There's only 7 cards in this whole deck that come from the element of ether or spirit, and this is one. So this is Crosswatcher. This could just be spirit watching, could be spirit guiding, could be somebody who's guided by spirit. Gotta read. It's a spirit card. Gotta read it. Always gotta read the spirit cards because they're big. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for answers. So take that. That's the Crosswatcher energy. So take that as it is, whether that's the Aquarian, the Crosswatcher, or whatever. Take it as it is. So why is that here? The World card. I usually call this something a fate. This is fate. This is divine guidance, divine intervention, a divine plan. And that's not the only thing it means, but that's as far as spirit energy being the lead with the Crosswatcher and why it's here, because it's divinely guided. I mean, there's no other option for that. So what does Aquarian 1B think of the Crosswatcher? Absolute fulfillment. This is total fulfillment. Sorry, I'm an Aquarius, and some of this is some of these energies are striking home. Doesn't mean it's just my read. There's a lot of Aquarians going through the same stuff, so this is definitely going to resonate for a lot of other Aquarians, but it is hitting home too. But that's so. What's to come next? The Ace of Pentacles. This is like a new job, a new path, a new start, in a home or job. So this is definitely a new, stable beginning, is what I see here. And what does the cross watcher think of Aquarius? The Hermit. Virgo energy. This is introspection. So, you know, the spirit, if it's a spirit or if it's a cross watcher, divinely guided, is seeing Aquarius as, you know, going inward to understand themselves, but in the same go, we see a giant bright light in the darkness, still coming, still shining. This is a bright light here. And spirit or somebody's spirit guided, whatever, some cross watcher is watching and they're seeing this. Somebody who is, you know, going inside, but they're also still shining a big bright light. So whether that's the cross watcher or, well, no, this is who's somebody's seeing Aquarian like this. So there's no doubt in my mind somebody's seeing this in an Aquarius. But the Aquarius main energy here for this read is the beaver. This is somebody who is works, goes. Very grounded energy. This is you know, somebody who, the beaver helps the ecosystem. You know, they regulate flows of water. They, you know, they work where they live where they work. They're busy little beavers. You know, they don't stop. But they're looking to ground themselves. They're looking for safety, protection. They build their own safety and their own protections. And they are all about it. They live it. They live that protection. So this could be a spiritual protection. Could be any kind of protection, but they live it. They don't just say it. They live it. They try to do it. You know, they do their best what they can. And in doing so, they regulate the things around them, the ecosystems, the places, their niches, everything around them. They also regulate that for the rest of all that's around them. All right, so an energy around this Aquarian beaver is the Six of Pentacles. So this is harmony. This is harmonizing stability. So we got 3 and 3, you know. So we got 2 sets of balances here. This is also the give-receive line. This is understanding how to give and receive in the 3D world. So why is this energy, or why is this energy around Aquarius 1B? The reverse Mother of Wands. This energy is here because the Mother of Wands is, if you ask me, you know, they live a questionable lifestyle. They seek many pleasures, addiction, lack of creativity, easily taken advantage of, gives up easily, loss of passion. Will definitely use what they can to get what they can. So I think understanding this give-receive line, when to give, when to receive, and understanding that balance is here because this person is trying to disrupt that. And wow, the potential of effect from those energies. It's the Six of Cups. This is reconciliation. This is, you know, recasting an understanding of a relationship, of what it is, what it should be, what it could be. So it's almost as if this busy little beaver's building what they need, understanding the give-receive line, and in so having this very manipulative fire energy will actually turn into stability. Crazy. So whatever you're doing, Aquarius, I guess, cross-watcher, you need to understand that you might be wrong. If you're this Mother of Wands, and you might not be as right as you think. Another energy around is the reverse Two of Cups. This is, these are, usually that Two of Cups is like soulmate, new relationship. But seeing as how it's reversed, this is either not a new relationship, this is something that has been going, or this is the denial of a new relationship, or not letting something new start, or denying something new. And why is that here? I got the Five of Swords. This is spirit cutting ties here. This is here because somebody's wanting to cut ties. Somebody has cut ties. Or somebody's made it known that we're no longer we're now two pieces of an old Lord worm. Because this worm used to be the same. Used to be all one piece, but now there's definitely an energetic split here. You know, two people had what their communications. This person had their communications, and Spirit had theirs. Let's cut this. Let's cut this energetic cord, or cut this connection. And I feel like this is definitely a spiritual cut. It's happened to come out of siege. To stop being under siege. To stop having this connection under such weight of passion. To cut the passion here, because the passion is what I think is putting so much pressure on this connection. And if this stays the same with these energies, the potential with these energies, and if they stay the same, it's the Four of Wands. A lot of people, this is the celebrating the victory, the marriage. It's just so crazy how like all these, it's like moving through an opposite path turns out to be what you would have never thought would have been the original goal. Crazy. Alright, so the karma, emotion, or reasoning involved in this reading is the Nine of Swords. In this deck, it's called the Cruelty card. So this is fears, lots of fears, anxieties. I feel like that might be the karma here. Could be the emotion. Lots of fears. Lots of anxiety. Lots of doubt, worries, troubles, unsolved problems, depressions, mental issues. One thing's for sure, this has to get, whoever this is, whether it's both or one, got to get this out your head. Got to get out of your head about all these, this is this, and this is this, and this is why, and this is you, and this is your fault, and things like that. It's just creating this cruelty to yourself, really. You got to get out of your head with that shit. Spirit's judgment here. Spirit says, or my judgment here is that there will be a lack of security until things are balanced. Until things come into balance, I will make sure there's a lack of security. Which means somebody will not be grounded. Somebody will not have a secure spot that they would want. So Spirit's guidance, assistance, or preparation. And if that doesn't make you any more happy, I don't know what does. Protection. Spirit says, I'm protecting. I'm protecting. And I see Spirit was cross-watching. I think this is, hopefully this is you, Aquarius, getting this, not your cross-watcher, but it's crazy. Like I run cross-watchers, but now I'm getting messages through cross-watchers of cross-watchers, cross-watching. I mean, once you go to like, I don't want from this angle, and it's just crazy how it all just overlaps, and it's just like, well, now we need to get these messages, but there's protection here. There's divine protection here. And seeing how the divine's watching, I think, well, here's my goal. This was for the cross-watcher on this side, and this was for an Aquarius to understand that there's the divine are watching as well. So I hope this helps somebody. Everybody, it's helped me a little bit. It's definitely hitting home for me quite a bit, and I know it will for a lot of other people, because you know, same energies are coming about for a lot of us. So what I'm feeling, what's happening with me, will be happening with a lot of other Aquarians and those alike, and their cross-watchers. It manifests in its minor details. It manifests in the exact details differently, but the same energies are here. So again, this is a Ramos Divinity. Hope this helps somebody, and peace out, and love and light. And don't forget to love all those around you. And these things going on in the world now, we're in a judgment period here, so keep in mind that, as this reading said, Spirit is watching. Make sure you make the right choices for the people, and don't use your own biases and your own ego. You know, help where you can help, no matter what's happened in the past. So again, love and light to you all. I love you all, and we will make it. We will, and we are on our way to the fourth density. This planet is speeding up and we're losing the ones that don't need to be here, and we're going to start to empower the ones that should be. Peace out.